Thank you for giving me the opportunity to participate in today's interview.
You're welcome, Shifa. Tell me about a time you had a conflict with a team member. How did you resolve it?
While designing a fundraising brochure for a non-profit client, a copywriter insisted on including 12 patient stories. I argued it could crowd the layout and reduce readability. The conflict delayed the project by 3 days. I needed to resolve the disagreement quickly to meet the 10-day printing deadline without harming donor engagement. I researched successful brochure most used for until 6 stories. Met with him, I acknowledged his goal. Share data that 5 stories plus large photo increased donation by 22% and proposed a compromise. Feature 5 stories in print plus a QR code link to a web page with all 12 stories. I also offered to build that web page. The brochure print on time, raised 18% more funds than the previous year. The copywriter thanked me. We collaborate on 3 later projects and I cut revision time by 40 for future brochure on using a shared template.
Describe a time you failed at something. How did you respond?
While designing social media graphics for a non-profit flood relief campaign, I made bold, colorful visual without checking their trauma-sensitive with lines. The foundation rejected the designs and we lost 2 critical donation days. I needed to fix my mistake quickly, produce new graphics within 24 hours, and regain the team trust. I apologized to the trauma-informed design, with tones, calm imagery, reworked all 6 graphics overnight with clear donation buttons, and create a one-page checklist for future campaigns that include emotional sensitivity review as a mandatory step. The revised graphics launched within 22 hours. The campaign featured 87% of its donation goal, and my checklist was adopted by the whole design team, reducing similar errors by 100% over the next 3 campaigns.
What technologies are you most excited about right now, and why?
In my previous design work for non-profit campaigns, I often faced tight deadlines and limited budgets, creating multiple versions of posters, social media graphics, and reports for different donor segments was time-consuming. I wanted to work faster without sacrificing quality, especially when producing materials for Yayasan Hope Indonesia events and fundraising drivers. I am currently excited about AI-assisted design tools like Adobe Firefly and Canva Magic Studio. I've learned to use their text-to-pattern and background removal features to quickly generate base assets, which I then refine in Illustrator. I'm also exploring Figma's auto layout for creating responsive social media templates that help and maintain brand consistency across Instagram, Facebook, and WhatsApp broadcasts. Using these tools, I've cut revision time by 40% while keeping a heartfelt touch for Yayasan Hope Indonesia. I could rapidly produce donation graphics, event flyers, and reports, freeing up time for creative strategy.
Why do you want to work for Yayasan Hope Indonesia specifically?
In my previous design roles, I create visual for commercial brands, but I felt my skills could have a more meaning. I volunteered for a local fundraiser and designed a donation poster that helped raise 8 million in 2 weeks. I want to join an organization where my design work supports humanitarian missions. I look for a foundation with a strong track record in education, disaster response, and community empowerment. I research Yayasan Hope Indonesia, read your annual reports, study your social media, and I learned your aim to increase online donation by 30% this year. I noticed inconsistent branding across platforms and saw I could help by creating a unified visual system. I want to work here because your mission aligns with my value. Based on my past work, I could increase donation page click-through rates by 15 until 20% and cut design revision time by 25% in my first 3 months using pre-made templates.
What motivates you?
In my previous role, I was asked to design a campaign poster for a children's literacy program. The budget was very low, but the need was urgent. Many kids lack access to books. I wanted to create a design that not only looked good but also drove real donation and awareness, even with limited resources. I am motivated by knowing my work directly helps people. For the campaign, I volunteered extra hours to test 3 different visual styles. I chose the one that used warm, hopefully imagery and a clear donate now button. I also create reusable versions for social media, WhatsApp, and print. The poster was shared widely because it was easy to adapt. The campaign raised 12 million, 40% above the initial target, and the poster was raised by 4 other community partners. Seeing those numbers and knowing that my design helped provide books for over 200 children is what truly motivates me. For Yayasan Hope Indonesia, I will be motivated daily by your mission of restoring hope, and I measure success through increased engagement. Target 20% higher like-through rates on donation material with 3 months.
Why are manhole covers wrong?
During a team brainstorming session for a public safety campaign, a college asked why manhole covers around a simple question requiring logical reasoning. I needed to explain the reasoning clear and connect it to design principles like usability and safety for non-profit communications. I explained 3 reasons. Round covers cannot fall through the whole square ones could drop diagonally. They easier to roll, safe and faster for one person. And they use less material. A square cover needs about 27% more material. In then like this to graphic design, donation button must be clearly visible, cannot fall through, clutter and easy to click on any device. The team understood the logic and we applied the same usability principle to our infographic, reducing user confusion by an estimate 15% in A or B test. This shows attention to detail and practical creativity, valuable for designing clear donor materials at Yayasan Hope Indonesia.
Can you describe what a typical day looks like in this role?
In my previous non-profit design role, a typical day includes 3 until 5 urgent requests, flyers, social media posts, plus larger projects like annual reports. I needed to deliver everything on time while keeping brand consistency. A typical day morning check-in and prioritization, 20 minutes. Focus design blocks, 45 minutes each for complex layouts. Afternoons for small text, resizing, editing, about 6 until 8 graphics daily. A team check-in late afternoon and 13 minutes reserved for unexpected urgent requests. I use templates for common formats to speed up work. This routine helped me deliver 98% of projects on time over 6 months and cut revision cycles by 25%. For Yayasan Hope Indonesia, I am to reduce design turnaround time by 20% within 3 months.
Thank you for coming today and sharing your experience with us. We appreciate your interest in our company. We will contact you regarding the next step.
Excuse me, Miss. Thank you once again.